So, the parking part by Z-Speed leads the way from the Z-Speed Wuhan car, 4.3 seconds back. There it is going through. The Climax Mercedes, the Uno Racing Audi of Wang Yibo. But Jason Gu is going right round the outside and running wide onto the marbles. He's got to be careful doing that. Oh, and onto the grass to try and overtake Wang Yibo. That is not sensible from Jason Gu. He ran out wide onto the marbles. I think he's made contact with the Audi, and there's damage to Wang Yibo's car. He's collided with the Audi. And Jason Gu has hit the rear quarter of the Audi. Now he's going to try and make the overtaking move. But Wang Yibo's Uno Racing Audi's got damage. Big damage to the back end of the car. So he's now got to limp that car home to the pits. He can't afford to drive too quickly because he'll do more damage to the car by pushing it to its full chat. He's going to have to slow the car right down in order to get it back. Oh dear, oh dear. This is not good news for the Uno Racing Audi. So Wang Yibo is now limping back to the pits. Nothing he did wrong there. He was minding his own business, driving on the racing line, and he got hit by somebody else. And as Dava Razika pointed out, that contact is a long way from home. It's in the first corner. So you've got a good 3 miles to drive that car. And the fans are not happy at all. And I'm not at all surprised. Wang Yibo, nothing he did wrong there at all. So now he's just got to try and guide the team back. Now there's almost certainly going to be an investigation into the contact there as Jason Gu, he ran wide on the marbles initially and then tucked back for the inside line, saw a gap on Wang Yibo when he didn't have grip in the tyres and then ran onto the grass and hit him. So a big mistake from Jason Gu, and that's definitely going to come back to bite the Origin Motorsport Porsche. But look at Wang Yibo in the Uno Racing Audi limping down the back straight as everybody overtakes him. And that's why you've got to be careful on the main straight, those bits of debris. So now the field is trying to work its way through the traffic, and poor Wang Yibo is just dropping back like a stone through a wet paper bag. What a shame. Nothing Wang Yibo did wrong there at all. But the result is that he's got a damaged car. That's motor racing, unfortunately. You can give a penalty to the other guy, but it doesn't change a thing. So Nicky Ravel wants to know, does Yibo's second stint include all this time under the safety car, or will that be deducted from his racing time? No, it does include the time behind the safety car, sadly. The Ferrari gets the overtaking move there into the first corner, by the way, as well. So that's Jason Lowe overtaking Li Dongsheng, and the bitter sight of Wang Yibo cruising down pit lane. Surely he'll get out of the car at this point as well. And there is his teammate standing by to take over. I think that is Rio getting himself lined up. Wang Yibo out of the car. He is bitterly disappointed. Pats on the back to Rio. But I'm afraid that is the last you're going to see of Wang Yibo at the wheel of this car today. Bitter disappointment. Now it's up to his teammates Rio and Sergio Sette Camara to try and get the fortunes of this car back in. And the timing of it is horrible because all of the field are very close together. So they're going to lose a lot of time in this. And Wang Yibo very disappointed walking in. Drive-through penalty for the 650 of Archer Wu in the incipient racing Porsche. Now that's for overtaking under safety car. We didn't see that. Let's have a look at what happened again. We're on board with Wang Yibo. Racing line. Look at the Porsche behind. He runs wide. You see it in the mirrors disappear. And then suddenly, as we go through the tighter apex of the right, bang! There's the contact. We'll see it again. Watch the Porsche, the pink car at the back. He overshoots, goes onto the marbles. He's lost grip. And then he charges his way back to the inside line, sees a gap, goes for it, gets on the grass, and strikes the Audi. Not quite sure what Jason Gu thought he was doing there with that gap on the inside line. He actually ran onto the grass to stay away from Wang Yibo. But the damage is done. Well, pats on the back and handshakes are all well and good, but I don't think Wang Yibo is going to be particularly happy about the way his stint came to an end. He'll hand the car over now to Rio, who will continue the charge forward for them.